So enlightenment is the recognition and resting in your true nature, which we could call this wide open, spacious awareness, the presence of aware consciousness itself, which is the only thing that's ever existed and is the underlying phenomena of all experience. As we rest naturally in the clear seeing of our true nature, all appearances are seen as temporary phenomena that arise and fall like waves on the ocean, to disappear into the ocean with absolutely no trace. And one experiences themselves as this infinite ocean itself, home to an infinite number of waves of appearances which are made entirely from the ocean and nothing more. And as we rest naturally in that clear seeing of our true nature, we're no longer obsessively focusing on individual appearances, hoping to find ourselves or hoping to find resolution. We more frequently rest naturally as the openness of this awareness, as the attention relaxes back and we see ourselves as the whole experience. The muscular tension in the body, bound up with this idea of being a person, desperately seeking, running away from, or trying to change appearances, drops out of the body. The sympathetic nervous system, or the fight, flight, freeze response, is less and less chronically activated, along with this feeling of danger and alarm. And it's more and more activated at specific times within a frame of energy, excitement, and forward motion towards a healthy pursuit, instead of always being a kind of anxious trauma response. Resting in your true nature as this open, aware consciousness is a wellspring of energy. Initially, this energy may be put towards processing and releasing old emotions that were on behalf of an illusory person who felt like they needed to chase satisfaction or fulfillment in the future. But now that illusory mind-made self is seen for what it is, that is, it never existed, the old emotions and bodily contractions that were associated with it rise to the surface one by one, sometimes with even more raw intensity than before. However, the waves pass more quickly, and the bodily contraction bound up with these waves afterwards completely drops out without a trace, like layers of an onion. Old emotional wounds and traumas gradually peel back in the light of aware presence. More and more there appears a more stable parasympathetic nervous system activation, the body's calming system. And the fear center in the amygdala in the brain is less and less activated as old traumas and neuroticisms slowly unwind. Resting in your true nature as this open, aware consciousness is a wellspring of intelligence. As we rest as the openness of all experience and perception, great ideas just spontaneously flash into our imagination. Have you ever noticed that? The mind doesn't have to be quiet to rest in one's true nature, but resting in one's true nature tends to quiet the mind, because the illusory person in the mental narrative doesn't have such a job anymore. And so, with less and less mind activity around personalization, personal comparisons, and past and future, imagined often to be scary places, more and more energy is freed up for loving, holistic actions that are on behalf of who we really are as infinite consciousness, instead of this person who's always desperately seeking liberation or pleasure in this never-ending pleasure-pain cycle. This would be viewed on brain scans as increased activity in regions associated with attention, emotional regulation and self-awareness, such as the prefrontal cortex, and decreased activity in the default mode network, which is related to mind wandering and self-referential thinking. So if you liked this video, let me know in the comments below, should I make more like this or something else? And if you're interested in potential enrollment for the Awake and Aware program, my one-on-one program, go to speaktoalex.com, or the link is in the description, plus a couple of freebies, so check them out. And I will see you in the next video. Hope this video helped. Peace and blessings. Peace.